Hi everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a pick a card for August. I'll give you a little bit to kind of see which one pulls to you or calls out to you with pile number 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry for the recording quality. I have to use a backup microphone, so it may sound not so great today. So go ahead and just kind of focus and see which one calls to you. And then we'll get started in just a second. Okay, we'll start with pile number 1. All right, so group 1, whoever picked the quartz crystal. Let's move that out of the way. Let's start with your oracle here. Sword, make the change. First of all, I have to say, I love these. I love this deck. All the decks will be listed in the description. So this is definitely like one of those come to your own power kind of cards. This is showing both physical and emotional changes. It's definitely showing some sort of drastic change has to happen here. Well, not necessarily has to, but will. Okay. Then we have reach out. Choose your battles. Full moon in Scorpio, it's time to release negativity. Interesting. So these two kind of connect already because it's, that feeling of releasing and changing, and this one also kind of ties in there. Reach out. Okay. Sacred pool. Dedication, determination, stubbornness. Okay. So I'm going to hold off on the tarot for a moment. So the first thing that I notice here is there's a lot of things showing that stubbornness, like this says stubbornness has to, it's almost like there's something that's been in your mind for a long time. And you're just not wavering on it, and it just seems like a lot of things are pointing to a drastic change this month. For some reason I'm getting I know some of you guys don't want to hear this, but it's almost like an ex or someone in your life. So this, and I mentioned it's an emotional thing too, as well as a physical. It's almost like some of you are being told to let go of an ex or move past that person. And then for others, it's just cutting someone out of your life. So this definitely feels like it's talking about a person that is no longer going to be present. This one, yeah, especially with dedication and determination here, it's like whatever keeps persisting in this sort of relationship, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It is, for some of you, but for others, it's also like just a relationship in general, someone in your life. It feels like it's almost a toxic relationship of any kind, like a toxic friendship, a toxic relationship between a parent and this, or a sibling, or something like that. And it's very strange because this reach out, it's almost like it's not talking about somebody else, but it's talking about you. I don't know if that makes any sense. But this is definitely giving me the feeling that there's somebody in your life that is not like helping you grow, or you are growing out of that relationship and it's turning more towards a one-sided relationship. Like you're the only one pursuing this relationship. The other person just kind of comes to you when they want something or when they need something, and then, you know, doesn't show any interest in other than that. That is what I'm getting out of this. So let's put, oops, put those there. Okay. And then I actually pulled these from these ones down, so. Okay, the Lovers and the Ten of Swords, so that makes sense. Ending a relationship. The Sun, Page of Cups, and Seven of Wands. Okay, so, oops, sorry, bumping the camera. So again, there's definitely that disconnect from whatever this relationship is. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic with the Lovers card, but for a lot of you, it seems like it is. Like there's going to be a growing out of this current relationship or situation. For a lot of you, it'll be a sort of romantic relationship that you're moving away from. The Ten of Swords is just showing that finally there's that feeling of, okay, nothing else can be done in this relationship, or it's not going anywhere. Excuse me. So it's weird that I have the Ten of Swords and then the Sun card, though, because the Sun is all about, you know, positivity and like a lot of times it can be marriage, you know, goals being achieved. So it's almost like this person, because, or, you know, for a lot of you, it's, again, it's going to be a person, but for some of you, it's just like a drastic change of whatever is going on here. But it's like letting go of this person or this situation is actually opening up a lot of doors for you here. And that's kind of reflected here with the Page of Cups too, because it's like, it's like renewal. It's, you know, it's almost that feeling of newness, especially when it comes to emotions, because the cups are all about emotions. And then the Seven of Wands, it's, you know, it shows that there are going to be struggles, but ultimately you can face things on your own here. Let's see. This kind of feels like it's connected to the Page of Cups also. This sacred pool feels like it's almost a cleansing of emotions because of whatever toxicity is going on in the situation. And it's like a breath of fresh air when it comes to this. So again, there's a lot of changes for you coming out in August. And it may not feel like it's positive at first. Trust me, it's gonna kind of dig at you a little bit. But whatever this change is, it's necessary to be able to stand on your own and kind of grow and move and change from whatever is going on between. See, this really feels like a person. I keep saying person or situation, but the situation feels like it's a person. So it's definitely feeling like there's again that feeling of like everything just being kind of lifted off your shoulders. And I'm also getting that there's a lot of judgment going on here. So with that judgment gone, you can grow. I know that seemed kind of fast. I'm sorry. um, this is just a generalized reading for August. So, definitely if you feel like you need more insight into what's going on or have any questions, feel free to message me or comment or book a session on my website, persephonescharm.com. And I'm gonna start doing more of these again. So definitely subscribe if you want more videos. I'm going to try to do them, 2 or 3 times a month. So just make sure to keep an ear out. Okay. I hope that was helpful. Have a good day. Hi, Group 2. This is for those of you who picked the opal pyramid. I'll move that aside here. This is one of my favorite oracle decks, so I had to pick it. So, again, this is for the month of August. Expectations, don't seek anyone's approval. Gosh, that is so pretty. Alright, find balance. I can see how those connect already. Open up. New start is coming. The new moon. Compass. And I will put the tarot cards aside. Awakening. Attraction, beginning, newness, communing. So, let me put these over here. So, this is very interesting. Okay, so hold on, let me collect my thoughts for a minute. These ones here both suggest something new is coming. So with this and compass, it looks like you are following a new path, or you are just starting. Oops, you can't even see that one. Sorry. With these 3, new start, awakening, beginnings, newness, compass. Some of you are going through a transitional phase and just waiting to get sort of a heads up on like when you are supposed to start doing whatever it is you're doing. New job, relocating because of the compass. This could be, a new home, or a new like a job in a different town, or something like that. Or I would say it would be possibly a new relationship, but I do not feel any person attached to this one. Like with group 1, I had all just feelings of a person, and these are all places or just like excitement and like definitely trying to find yourself or find something that you've been searching for. Again, with that compass, that makes sense. But finding balance and opening up, and then just being yourself. So this sort of balances with the group 1, because it's like starting to kind of come into your own. And with this one, it's like for some of you, it just seems like you're holding back your personality from people, or you feel that people are not approving of your decisions. And this is just saying that it's not time for that. You need to start. Oh my gosh, sorry, I think I broke a crystal on the table or something. But these are all suggesting that you can, even with these ones, the awakening and finding yourself, like that, without this one, because this one in itself is just like trying to, just trying to figure out how you can go about things. And like a lot of people struggle with, making time for social and work and stuff like that. So there's balance needed here, or trying to figure out finances, which is a big one that I feel for this one also. But all of these, when combined, it's almost like some of you are like on a journey of self-discovery. And again, like kind of hiding who you are. And then some of you are in the transitional period in your life, and not necessarily in movement, but like even spiritually, or again, I'm still being pulled towards like a career change, or relocating. And then there's, oh my gosh, I have like I feel like this group alone has 3 different situations going on. Wow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, definitely I'm feeling that, like, almost like you almost feel awkward because you don't feel like yourself, or you feel like some people are not going to be accepting of you. But you've actually found people that are willing to accept you. So now it's like, it's okay to express yourself, if that makes any sense. Like you're just now coming into that personal power of, I'm gonna be who I am, and no one can tell me otherwise. Okay. And then because I kind of laid them out sort of in the wrong order, I'm going to start from the bottom. These are the tarot. Let's see. So 5 of Wands. Okay, again, they're showing struggle. 9 of Wands. Confusion. Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. So there's a lot of fire energy. I picked that up with these 2 cards also. And like even with her, she's got like a will-o'-the-wisp kind of fire situation. Page of Pentacles and the Emperor. Okay, but I feel like I want to focus on these 3 first. So this is showing struggle, definitely here. So 9 of Wands is like, confusion. Again, it could be picking up on the not knowing who you are, not know where you're going. And this month you're going to kind of move more towards where you should be. So as far as right now, you're following suit with things that are going to open you up more. Oh, and then we have Leo here. Okay, the Queen of Wands is showing Leo. This is also like very passionate. So it's also has something to do with whatever is going on. Is like you may even have like a hidden passion or talent here that you feel people won't agree with, or like a natural talent that you think people may or may not approve of. It's almost like she's the brave one. She's the one that like dares to express herself, which is very interesting because it goes with everything here too. So yeah, this one here is again like not only like struggling with yourself, but struggling with other people. So this shows like self-reflection and that mentality of possibly even saying that you're not good enough, or you're okay. Sorry. So the 5 of Wands, that is all about like worrying about what other people think, is on top of this one that says don't worry about what other people think. So that's interesting. Just the weird way I laid everything out. I know it looks like a mess, but there's a method to the madness, I promise. And then the 10 of Wands, or I'm sorry, that's the 9 of Wands. It's like not sure where you're going right now, but it also gives me the sense that things are going to kind of like come to a head towards the end of the month, you know, or at the beginning of next month. So this whole phase, you know, it's not something that happens overnight too, which makes sense. It's kind of a work in progress. So, you know, it's definitely going to be a struggle, but it also shows it's nothing but uphill from here, you know. Let's see. Okay. So this is also giving me like an Aries vibe. So 2 fire signs, a lot of fire signs here. But the Emperor also shows that whatever else is going on here, like your decisions, don't think that they're just, sorry, that pregnancy brain. Don't think that whatever is going on, like, there's like a passion or a hobby that you're naturally talented in. Don't think this is like one of those phase type things. You know, but it's something that's going to stick with you, because the Emperor is very much like something or someone being a staple in your life. They're going to be a consistent situation. It's very static. So these changes that are going to be made is going to be like kind of the foundation of who you are from this point on. And then Page of Pentacles here. I did mention the balance of work, or you know, possibly relocating. This shows worry of money, or, you know, worried about finances when it comes to this situation. But again, it looks like it's only uphill from here. In this situation, it also feels like some of you are taking a natural talent or hobby and turning it into a side hustle. So that's really awesome. Let's see. What else? I'm actually not picking up much from this card, other than, you know, that feeling of lacking in monetary, but it's going to progressively get better. Let's see. I think that's about it. There's not really anything that's jumping out at me anymore in this. So we have, you know, trying to deal with, you know, coming into who you are, not worrying about what other people think, especially, you know, that's reflected here. A lot of fire, Leo and Aries coming up in here. Let's see. Was that no, that was a new moon. I was like, that would be very strange if that was also a fire sign. But yeah, so this is just a short, you know, a short little reading on how your month is going to go, how the rest of the month is going to go. If you want to do, you know, more in-depth reading, or if you have any questions, feel free to message me here, or sorry, my brain doesn't work. Feel free to message me here or on Facebook, or schedule a reading on my website, persephonescharm.com. And I will be doing more of these readings about 3 or so times a month, just so I can get back in a habit of doing them. All right, and then we are going to move on to group 3. Hi, group 3. So this one is for the people who picked the amethyst sphere, or the amethyst crystal ball. Remember, this is for the month of August. I keep mentioning in each one how awesome I think that these oracle decks are, or bleh, how awesome I think this oracle deck is. Okay, protest, start a revolution. That is so awesome. I love that. Very fitting for some of the things we're dealing with right now. Okay. We have flow. Challenging times. All right. And for Moonology, it's time to take action. Holy cow. So far you have quite a few confrontations. Dragon Slayer. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm going to put the tarot aside for right now, so we can kind of pick apart these. Okay. Sanctuary, retreat, haven, refuge, oasis. Wow. So you have a lot of stuff going on. Looks like you're finally standing up for yourself. It looks like. You have some trying times ahead of you. Wow. This new moon in Aries, take action. Okay, so some of you, you could be activists, or, just because of what's been going on, but also some of you, it could be doing this for a long time, and sorry, mom brain or pregnancy brain, it's hard for me to get the words out sometimes. This just looks like there's so much like confrontation and for the positive. Don't think that it's just gonna be like constant fighting all the time in August. I don't want you to think that. But this being the last card also is like you finally feel almost safe after this. So we definitely have, sticking up for yourself in this time, this month. Group 2 had pick your battles, and this one is like you picked it. This is your time to stand up. And this looks like there's two situations here. It's a situation, and then for others, it's a person, which is kind of how I felt with group 1 was like all person focused. And then group 2 was all like things like jobs and houses and stuff like that. But this is like, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me do these real quick. I'll do from the way I pulled. Okay, Page of Swords. Yep, the defensiveness. I want Four of Pentacles. Having to hold on to your own. Oh geez, the Moon. Okay, Page of Wands and Chariot. This is definitely, oh my gosh. Okay, you guys are definitely going through the motions this month, man. The Daughter of Swords is like the Page of Swords. This is all about, feeling defensive. This is about, standing up to people, or, like it's almost like this. It's almost like this card. This one is like holding on to beliefs, holding on to your finances. You're making sure people don't cross your boundaries, and stuff like that. The Moon is all about being deceived or not seeing what's going on clearly, or finally being able to see clearly. Let's see. The Page of Wands is, it's almost like reflection on the past. This shows significant growth, from whatever you've been through until this point. This is like, okay, whatever the situation is, you're finally putting your foot down. And then the Chariot says that you have a choice that you have to make here, and that you're making the right decision by sort of, again, sticking up for yourself. So this is crazy that this entire thing is about like confrontation and altercations, or because I do feel some of you, like, you're gonna end up throwing punches. I'm sorry, like, maybe, you know, metaphorically, but some of you guys, especially, I'm getting like Aries feeling with both of these, and then the you know, challenge, it's more of like going to war, you know, feeling that strongly about something that it goes to blows. That is nuts. Oh my goodness. You guys, whoever picked 3, you got some stuff going on. But see, this right here shows that there's a calm in between. So it's like you have this idea of whatever is, you know, some wrong that needs corrected. You know, again, it doesn't have to be the global picture, but it's interesting that that popped up during everything that's going on in the world right now. But this one makes me think that some of you are just now starting to open your eyes to things. This one is like just kind of going with the motions at first, and then thinking, you know, something has to be changed. And this doesn't even look like it's about you. This just seems like it's about like someone else's ideas. This is like challenging someone else on, you know, outdated beliefs or judgment. Calling people out with that moon and the chariot. This is like calling somebody out on whatever it is. Like, it's crazy. But this one and that chariot, again, it's like showing that you're in the right with whatever it is you're thinking, that like, oh my gosh, this one is crazy. I'm sorry. Like, it's almost, I almost don't even have words for this, because it's just, all of them are pointing at one specific thing. You know, this is showing that afterwards, you know, it's going to get better. So like around the end of the month, this is going to be kind of like your triumph. I don't see anything else when it comes to finances other than that, possibly. This all seems like it is emotional or, you know, social. You know, there's some kind of issue going on in your life that needs to be corrected, and this is basically saying that now is the time to correct it, and you've basically stayed silent long enough. And it doesn't even look like it's the issues here, like, it doesn't even look like it's someone close to you. It looks like it's like someone you either have met, you know, very recently, and you finally are just like, you know what, things gotta change here. And, you know, group 1, their reading was all about, you know, moving past some kind of toxic relationship, and this one is like nip it in the bud before it even gets started. This is like a person or a group of people that are not, they're not good in your life. They're not good in really their ideas, or their place in whatever is not good for really anybody. So this is like, I don't even know how to put it in words. This is just nuts. I don't think I've ever felt that strongly with a reading before, that like everything connects so well. But it does not look like an easy month for you in the rest of the month in August at all. It's going to be very trying emotionally. But again, the end of the road here with, your safe haven, your sanctuary, and doing the right thing here. This chariot almost gives me the vibe of like a justice card. That's a lot of stuff going on here. So really I can't really even think of anything else to say with this one. It does get better. I want to make sure that you understand that very clearly, that this is just for August, and things will start to kind of smooth over after the month of August. And then once you get over these humps, then it's definitely going to like smooth over. But again, this is just a general reading. I'm not sure. There must not have been too many people that picked this one, because this seems very, very specific to only a few people. So if anybody picked group 3, I want them to let me know. That we can see how many people actually picked group 3. But if you'd like a more in-depth reading, or, on a specific topic, then feel free to message me or leave a comment, or schedule a session on my website, persephonescharm.com. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, I have the hiccups too. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I know that one was probably not the most pleasant, but it does get better. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and have a great day.